I want to talk about something today that I believe has affected almost every area of my life. My health, my businesses, my relationships, my finances, and honestly, just the way I look at myself. And it comes down to one word, and that word is commitment. I've become convinced that most people don't fail because they don't know what to do. They fail because they never truly decide. They're interested in getting healthier, interested in making more money. They're interested in building a great relationship. They're interested in changing their life. But there's a massive difference between being interested in something and being committed to it. When you're interested, you do it when it's convenient. When you're committed, you find a way. And I've seen this play out in my life over and over again. I'm 52 years old, and I've been fortunate enough to build successful businesses, become a doctor, create opportunities for other people, raise a family, and accomplish things that I'm incredibly grateful for. But I can also tell you this, every major jump forward in my life came after a point where I finally said, enough. I'm doing it, I'm all in. My health is a perfect example of this. There's a huge difference between saying, hey, I need to get in better shape, and deciding, man, I am becoming a healthier person, period. Those sound similar, but they're not. One is a goal, the other is an identity. Once I made my health part of who I was, my decisions started changing. How I ate changed, how I trained changed, how much I moved changed, how I thought about sleep definitely changed, how I thought about my future changed as well. And something else happened, and I think is even more important, my self-image started changing. You will rarely become more successful than the person you believe yourself to be. Think about that, okay? You can make more money temporarily, or you can even lose weight temporarily. Or how about we say you can get into a great relationship. You can experience success, right? But if your self-image never changes, eventually you have a tendency to pull yourself back towards the level that feels normal to you. It's almost like an internal thermostat. If deep down you believe you're a person who always struggles financially, guess what? You can make more money and somehow you'll find a way to lose it. If you believe you've always been overweight, you can lose 30 or 40 pounds and still look in the mirror and see the old version of yourself. If you believe you don't deserve to be in a great relationship, you'll actually sabotage one when it comes along. That's why changing your circumstances is not enough. You have to change the picture you have of yourself. You have to begin seeing yourself as the person you are trying to become. Not arrogantly, not delusionally, but intentionally, right? I am disciplined. I take care of my body. I finish what I start. I'm capable of building something great. I deserve a healthy relationship, and I'm willing to become the kind of person capable of maintaining one as well. I'm financially successful because I create value, make good decisions, and continue to grow. That self-image matters because eventually your actions begin to line up with the person you believe you are. And this is where commitment becomes so powerful. When you're truly committed, you stop negotiating with yourself every morning. You don't wake up and ask, do I feel like working out today? Do I feel like eating right? Do I feel like putting in the work? Do I feel like making the difficult call? Do I feel motivated? Because guess what? It doesn't matter. You already made the decision. That's freedom. People think discipline feels restrictive. I think indecision feels restrictive. Consistently debating with yourself is exhausting. Should I? Shouldn't I? Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, maybe January. Forget Monday. Forget January. Make the decision. I've accomplished a lot in my life, but I still have massive goals. And one thing I've learned, yesterday's success doesn't buy tomorrow's success. Nobody cares about what you did 5 years ago. Your body doesn't care about what you ate 5 years ago. Your business doesn't care about how hard you worked 5 years ago. Your relationships don't care what kind of partner you were 5 years ago. Life keeps asking you to show up today, and I actually love that. Because it means whether you're 25, 40, 52, 60, or 70, you can make a new decision about who you are becoming. You can raise your standards. You can change your self-image. You can decide the version of you that got you here isn't necessarily the version of you that's going to take you where you want to go next. And then you commit. Not for 7 days, not until it gets uncomfortable, not until the scale stops moving, not until business gets difficult, not until somebody tells you no. You commit until the outcome changes. That doesn't mean blindly doing the same thing forever. You adjust, you learn, you change strategies, but you don't abandon the mission. There's a phrase I've really come to believe: be flexible with the plan, but relentless with the destination. And if there's one thing I want you to take from this video, it's this: stop asking yourself what you want. You probably already know what you want. Ask yourself, who do I need to become to create that life? What does that person do every morning? How do they take care of their body? How do they handle money? How do they treat their spouse? How do they respond when something goes wrong? What do they tolerate? And here's even more important: what do they refuse to tolerate? And then start being that person before you have the results. Because the results usually come second. Identity comes first. Behavior follows identity. And eventually, your life starts to reflect both. I'm incredibly grateful for what I've accomplished, but I'm nowhere near finished. I still want to become healthier. I still want to build bigger things. I still want to become a better husband, father, leader, businessman, and human being. And I know that requires a version of me that continues to grow. So wherever you are today, health, money, relationships, career, take an honest look at the picture you have of yourself, because your future is going to have a very difficult time becoming bigger than your own self-image. Raise the image, raise the standard, make the commitment, and then go all in. Not halfway, not when it's convenient, all in. Because you may be surprised by how much your life can change when you finally stop negotiating with the person you know you're capable of becoming. Hope you guys like this video. If there's anything we can ever do, please let us know what we can do to help.
lovely.